Welcome back, everyone. In the previous video, we talked about what Pickle Finance was. Today, we're going to talk about how we use it. So, why don't we enter the app? And you can see that if you have set up a MetaMask wallet, my MetaMask automatically connects. You can change whichever chain you are on by just clicking up here. And you can also change your wallet by clicking on the right. We're also very lucky to support Chinese, that is Mandarin and traditional. So far, we are also going to be adding several other languages to our app in the coming weeks and months. This little sun, you can toggle on light and dark. The light theme is obviously quite bright. The dark theme for our more moody users. So this is the dashboard. Here you can see how many unclaimed rewards you have. You can also see how much pickle you have and how much DILL you have, and I will go through DILL in a further video. However, today we're going to be talking about how to actually use our jars and farms. So I'll toggle onto our jars and farms page. So on the top, you can select whichever chain you would like to use. You can also filter all our jars and farms through all of our chains, 19 pages worth, right here. So I can do the highest APY and the lowest APY, as well as those with the lowest and highest liquidity. So our Curve ETH, ST ETH jar and farm clearly has the highest amount of liquidity in it with over 2.6 million. But I'm going to go back to the top here, and I'm on the Polygon network, so I'll filter by Polygon. So here you can see all the various LP pairs that we have, as well as single-sided staking jars and farms which we have. So you can see by the token USDT ETH on SushiSwap here. You can see what the LP APY is, and so it breaks it down by pickle, and then Sushi Matic LP. Those are all the various rewards that you're getting by entering this jar, and the compounding percentages, essentially how much compounding is added thanks to our smart contract technology. And you can also see the liquidity there as well. So you can scroll down, but I, funnily enough, have some USDC in my wallet. So I'll filter by USDC. And you can see, I can see all the various USDC jars and farms, either single-sided or otherwise. And I want to invest in this Polygon Stargate USDC jar. It's getting 6.9%, 1.21% in pickle, 5.54% is STG, which is reinvested to get a 0.16% compounding rate with 30,000 in here. So I don't currently have any STG Stargate, that is USDC tokens. So I'll click on this Stargate one here. As you can see, my balance is 56.7 USDC, essentially 56.7 bucks or US dollars, just in the USDC format. I'll click max. I'll click approve. And here I'm approving and giving permission to utilize my USDC to the Stargate farm. There'll be a bit of pending going on. That has been confirmed, and now I will actually deposit. I'm showing you this on Polygon or the Polygon network right now because it is so much cheaper to use than many of the other networks, and it is relatively quick. So I will confirm, and that has been confirmed. So here's the trick. You do not want to approve and deposit into the Stargate farm. You have just deposited into this Stargate pool. So this is the Matic USDC pool. But if I then went into the farm, I'd be earning just STG rewards and they wouldn't be compounded. So what I want to go and do is come back to the Stargate USDC jar on Pickle.finance, and you'll see that I have 56.672 tokens. So what I'll do is I'll approve these. You can see the little pickle man there typing away as I approve my tokens in MetaMask. And like the pickle man with his coffee, I am also sitting in front of the computer waiting, and that's a success. My tokens have been approved for use within the pickle jar. So I will click on max. I will confirm, yes, I do want to deposit these into the Stargate USDC jar. Great, the confetti's come down, so that means that I have indeed deposited into the Stargate USDC jar, and you can see my $57 that I deposited right there. So if I left that right here, I would be earning 5.53% plus 0.16, so 5.69%. However, what I can do from here is actually earn extra pickle on top. So I will approve another transaction to use my PSTG USDC. So as I have said before in the previous video, you get a receipt token for every jar you invest in, and so that is denominated by just having a little P at the front. So now I can actually stake my PSTG USDC into the pickle farm, and what this will do is also give me that extra pickle token on top. So there you have it. I am now staked in the Stargate USDC farm on Polygon. You'll notice that all my tokens are gone here, but you can see the representation here. And so you can also see the little green S. That means that I am staked. You can also see more farm details, so you can see how much is pending. So I have earned 0.0029 of a dollar at this point in time. But that number obviously only ever goes up. And so I will as well, over time, start seeing this pickles counter tick up as well, because I am staked in the farm. If you want, you can also go to the stats and docs, and you can see the TVL, or the total value locked in this jar over time. Let's go back to the dashboard. So now you can see my 56.9 is represented here, and you can see the jar and farm that I am in. So that is a single-sided staking jar. There is also those that are obviously non-single-sided staking that are to do with liquidity providing. So let me just quickly jump to Polygon. Say you wanted to invest in Matic ETH. You can do that by going to the Sushi Swap LP pair and providing that liquidity if you have those tokens in your wallet. The one thing I would say though is that whenever you invest in these non-single-sided pairs, or pairs that are not related, so for example Matic and ETH, their prices fluctuate and they don't fluctuate the same amount, you do open yourself up to something called impermanent loss. And that is because every time the price of one of these underlying assets change, the pool has to rebalance itself to a 50-50 split. And that means if you're holding these LP for a very long time, you can actually lose money if the price of the tokens diverge too much from where they started off. So that is a risk you should be aware of. I will not go into impermanent loss in too much detail, but there are many videos and articles that you can just Google to understand that a little bit better. However, you do not have to worry about that with these single-sided staking pools like the Stargate USDC pool. So that is an overview of what our jars and farms are. In this lesson, you learned how to get yourself the requisite liquidity pair or liquidity tokens to invest in a jar. You learned how to actually deposit into a jar and then to stake into a farm so you can earn Pickle on top. I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much.